can't control myself. I know I hate you. I know I hate you. I know. Oh, hi, Mark. Welcome to another episode of Ranking the Studio Albums. I'm Chris Norwood, and today we're going to be doing the entire discography, ranking the studio albums by Korn, famous new metal band, and been a Korn fan for a while. Came on a little bit late, wasn't really a fan in the 90s, sort of jumped on the Korn bandwagon in the 2000s. So maybe that gives a little bit of insight as to why I like the albums that I do. I'm on a journey to hear every song ever recorded, so ranking the studio albums has been a fun way to share what I've heard so far. Coming in, so please like and subscribe. Coming in first, coming in worst, is going to be 2013's The Paradigm, the whatever shift. Who cares? The Paradigm Shift. Title sucks. Album artwork sucks. And let's see what kind of songs are on this one. Now, so Korn I feel like they're a good band to rank because there's some that I don't like. There's some that are kind of meh. And there's some that I do like. So this will be a pretty interesting one. Maybe I can be a little bit critical of some of these albums, and some of them I'm going to give a lot of praise to. So, looking at the track list of the Paradigm Shift, I see why I put it last. There's really nothing here for me. Yeah, absolutely none of these songs really did anything for me at all. So it's not good. Not good at all. Did not enjoy 2013's Korn album. Coming in next is going to be The Path of Totality. This one gets a little better. But not much. I believe I did enjoy mere moments of the single Narcissistic Cannibal. Can't pronounce a single word. But other than that, really hated the para whatever shift, and really hated the Path of Totality. I've noticed all my least favorite Korn albums have the at the beginning, because the next one is going to be the Serenity of Suffering. Look at this atrocious album art. I know it was supposed to be kind of a return to form, maybe looking like some of their earlier classic material, but I got this one from the library. I hated the artwork, I hated the booklet, I hated the sound. Rotting in Vain, Black as the Soul. I was excited about the Corey Taylor feature, but that wasn't good. Yeah, I didn't really like much of anything from this. Yeah, pretty bad. So yeah, The Shift, The Path, and The Serenity are coming in at the very bottom of my list of Korn albums. Absolutely did not enjoy those at all. They were really hard to listen to. Try as I might to enjoy them, I just couldn't find anything there of any value for my ears. If you did, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with those. There's nothing wrong with having a different opinion. That's why I'm doing this, right? My opinion is different than yours or his. Buddy! He's back there somewhere. He's hiding behind all the fast food trash that's in the living room. Coming in next is going to be Untitled, 2007's Untitled Korn record. Some people may call this one Korn 2, which sort of makes that Korn 3 make sense when you realize there was a 2. So let's take a look at Korn 2. Evolution, Hold On, and Kiss were okay singles. And that's about it. I don't know, I always think that Right Now is on this one because of the artwork. But it is not on this one. It is not on this album at all. So that one, yeah, that one, Korn 2, Untitled, was not enjoying that one at all. But it's a little better than the The albums. But not much. Really hating on Korn so far, but it gets better. It gets better and better. And coming in next is going to be Korn 3, Remember Who You Are. And I feel like, yeah, 2010, I feel like they were kind of starting to get back on track with their sound. Let the Guilt Go was okay. Just the overall vibes of this one were getting a little bit better than on some of these other albums. Okay, we got to start getting into the good. Oh, you guys see a chihuahua back there? Back there. Yep, there he is. There's Buddy. Woo! I can't control myself. I know I hate you. I know I hate you. Coming in next. I know you guys are going to be mad at me. Coming in next is going to be Life is Peachy. This one, I was kind of torn between this one and the self-titled. Let's take a look. Why is there a thing about the booklet? Album cover, something about blues. They didn't want lyrics in the booklet? That's lame. This is making me like Korn less and less as I read more about them. Woo! I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So, Twist. Good God. a.d.i.d.a.s. I did enjoy the video to a.d.i.d.a.s. That was a big thing back in the day. All day I dream about Korn. All day I dream about chihuahuas, chihuahuas, chihuahuas. Really need a chihuahua. Okay, Life is Peachy. Coming in next. Whoa! Where is it, people? Where is it? The debut album by Korn. That's right. It is like right in the middle. Whereas I know everybody else is saying this is the one. This is the good one. Now, this one has some interesting factoids. Don't want you guys thinking I'm all anti-Korn over here. Ooh, this has some really good stuff at the beginning and at the end. The middle, not so much. Blind kicks things off, and I have a really epic story about the song Blind. One of my favorite moments at a local concert. A band that I knew fairly well. Faces Unturned, Faces Unturned, if you want to check them out. They were playing a show, and most of the time local shows don't have encores, or there's no demand for an encore. And I was at this show, and it was just one of the best local rock shows I'd ever seen, and the crowd demanded an encore, and I was front row center, and they broke into Korn's Blind, and oh my gosh, the place went nuts. And at one point, the lead singer, Travis, he held the microphone up to me, and I got to sing I could see, I'm going blind. 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 That was one of the coolest moments ever. Thank you, Travis. Your band's awesome. And that was an amazing concert that night. I hope you guys have done that. I hope you guys have had more encores. That was pretty cool. The rest of this album, Chutes and Ladders, is okay. And I just recently got hooked on the secret song called Daddy. It's extremely, I think it was over on Vin and Sori's channel where they had like a really crazy emotional reaction to it. And wow, it is pretty epic. So yeah, on Korn's self-titled debut in '94, this is where things start to really get good in my ranking of Korn's discography. And we've got a bonus track at the end of this video, so please stick around, like and subscribe, watch 4,000 hours of my videos. I have a little over 300 videos. So if you could just do me a favor and play them all from beginning to end and share them on every platform imaginable. And also, I don't have a Patreon. Just send checks and money my way. That would be great. Buddy needs a new bone. So let's get back on track with the ranking the studio albums of Korn. Coming in next, a little bit better than their debut, in my opinion, is going to be the classic. Oh, love that album artwork. Follow the Leader, Off a Cliff and Die. That's the full title of the record. Follow the Leader, Off a Cliff and Die. You stupid little girl in a red dress with blonde hair. I hate you. Korn is really good at helping you therapeutically release your anger. If there ever was an angry white boy band, this is it. Freak on a Leash, Got the Life, Children of the Corn featuring Ice Cube, All in the Family with Fred Durst. Who is Trey Hardson? I actually don't know. And you got, Cheech and Chong cover, Earache in My Eye. Follow the Leader. Got a lot of praise, a lot of attention, and it deserved it. It was a pretty bold record for the time in '98, and it was pretty awesome. Coming in next, things are getting nice and juicy with Korn now. This came out in '99. This is Issues. I was a freshman or sophomore when this came out in high school. Ooh, there's a lot of interesting cover designs. Check that out. Additional covers. Ooh, that one's nice. Korn Issues. Let's take a look at the track listing, shall we? Falling Away From Me, Trash, Make Me Bad, Hey Daddy. That's I guess just the daddy themes coming up again. Somebody, Someone. Just a pretty darn good album. Issues. I definitely remember hearing about this one when I was younger before I actually got a copy of it. So now we're getting into the Korn records that I'm really a big fan of. We're going to be jumping to 2005, and we're going to see, I'm gonna see you on the other side. Woo, which side? See You on the Other Side. Absolutely love this one, and I'm starting to see a pattern. That early 2000, that 90s and early 2000s stuff just really gets me every time. I was downloading stuff on iTunes. Anyway, Twisted Transistor was so much fun. Twisted Transistor. Just Korn having fun like you just haven't heard Korn having fun before. Politics. I want to talk about politics. Hypocrites, Souvenir. I don't like the awkward title of track 5. I'm not even going to say it out loud. Tune or two way. Throw Me Away, Love Song, Open Up. Wait, I'm coming undone today. Coming Undone is a classic. Really love that one. everything. This album, it's not a perfect record, but it's a lot of fun in places to listen to. So yeah, 2005, See You on the Other Side. Really a lot of great moments on here. So now we are getting into my top 3 Korn records. And I absolutely love these. I don't have physical copies of them, but yeah, these are the really juicy golden stuff from Korn. The Korn Nuggets. What's it gonna be, folks? What's it gonna be? Gotta find it on the wiki. Oh man, this one, it starts to get where these are like almost perfect. But I was torn. I was so torn up about these 3 records. These are the 3 Korn records that I really am passionate about. Coming in 3rd place is going to be Untouchables. Love the artwork. This came out in 2002 with singles Here to Stay, Thoughtless, and Alone I Break. But some other tracks are really good as well. Here to Stay kicks things off, and I remember seeing this music video, and it really packed an emotional punch for me personally. It felt like, as with other Korn songs, just an emotional, visceral explanation of the existential product that is life. I'm off script here, people. Make Believe, Blame, Hollow Life, Bottle Up Inside, Thoughtless. I think Thoughtless is one of my all-time favorite Korn songs. Period. Thoughtless just gets me every time. So Here to Stay and Thoughtless just had me really pumped up about this album before I heard the whole thing. Alone I Break, another really, really great single from the band. I love the music video. I believe Jonathan Davis is killing the other members of this one. There's a remix, a bonus track. Beautiful, gorgeous production on this album. One of the best records of 2002, in my opinion, for sure. And now we are into my top 2 Korn records. Have you guys noticed I'm trying not to say a lot? I noticed in my last video of doing, I did it. It's so hard. It's such a hard habit to break. Once you know that you're saying it's ridiculous. You say it 5,000 times a minute, especially when you're on camera. It's ridiculous. Everybody else is cutting out their uhs, and I need to do that too. I apologize if you guys are so tired of me saying I know that's why I'm kind of stuck at 9 or 10 subscribers. I'm going to stop saying I'm going to take a class or something. I'm going to get help. Coming in next, we're back on track. Whoa! Angry music! Angry nerd music! You guys like the scat that Jonathan Davis does in so many of Korn's records? He's done it on most of them. Coming in. This is my second favorite Korn record of all time. This is 2003's November 21st. Take a Look in the Mirror. If you guys could pause the video and go take a look in the mirror right now, that would be great. Please come back and like and subscribe once you do that, however. I promise I'll never say again in my life. I'm just kidding. I'm going to say it in a few seconds. Instead of saying I'm just going to take a deep breath. That'll be healthy. That'll help me lose weight. Take a Look in the Mirror. It kicks things off with Right Now. Right Now is absolutely my favorite Korn song of all time. It's so angry, and I have a really great personal story with this one too. I was in a relationship with someone around the time that this came out in 2003. or right after 2004 or 5, and we were out with some friends, and things were not working out. It was not a good relationship, and she during this outing with some friends, she and I were having some difficulties and not really seeing eye to eye. So on the trip back from wherever we were at, I think we were at a park or maybe we were chasing ghosts or something. Yeah, me and my friends as teenagers or right after high school used to kind of go to haunted places and get into trouble. And so on the way back after we had our argument, I blasted this song. I can't control myself, I know I hate you. And I played it so many times that it made everybody in the car uncomfortable. And somebody finally turned it off. They were like, "Hey, Chris, that's enough. Like, we get it. You're angry." So yeah, this album just really kicks just right off the bat. Did My Time was from a soundtrack. I believe it was Tomb Raider, if I'm remembering correctly. It might have been a different bad movie from back then. Everything I've Known is great, and I need to give Play Me another listen because it features Nas, who is one of my favorite rappers of all time. So I don't really remember Play Me. And really cool single from Korn, Y'all Want a Single. That absolutely got me pumped up about this record too. And that was just really fun to watch that video where they release a single called Y'all Want a Single, Say That, Dad, Bump That. Y'all Want a Single, Say Bump That, Bump That, Bump That. Y'all Want a Single, Say Bump That, Bump That, Bump That. I love Korn when they're being funny and ironic, and I really wish they would do that more. I feel like Jonathan Davis could express more emotion through sarcasm than perhaps the way that he does a lot with just his guttural, raw emotions, which works. You know, it works for him, but I feel like his sarcastic side could potentially be a really great thing for Korn. If they were to maybe do some humor, like really dark. They do dark humor, but I feel like that could be explored further in later Korn records. Speaking of later Korn records, are you guys ready for my number one Korn record of all time? I don't think you are. I don't think you're ready to accept that a 2019 record is better than the 1994 debut or the 96 Life is Peachy or the 1998's Follow the Leader, which came out 11 years before it. I don't think you're ready to accept that this is the greatest Korn album ever. The Nothing absolutely took me by surprise. As you can tell by my ranking, I'm not the biggest Korn fan in the universe. Korn currently sit at 68 on my list of the greatest bands / musicians of all time. I like about 45 out of their 170 studio tracks. I do like some additional tracks by them on other projects, but that's neither here nor there. I like 26.47% of their discography, and they are currently sitting in between Three Doors Down and Pink on my list, just to give you a little insight onto my personal taste. So that's pretty cool that I like Korn, and then Pink is right below Korn. So, I'd gotten, I think the last Korn record that I picked up was the Paradigm Shift, or 2016's The Serenity of Suffering. I got those and absolutely hated them. They were garbage. They were just absolute gutter trash, along with The Path of Totality. Korn, never release an album with "the" in the title again, and you'll be all right. Don't release an Untitled again. And yeah, once you do that, actually, I'm wrong. The Nothing. The Nothing has the in the title, so, you know, I don't know, maybe it's hit or miss. The Nothing really took me by surprise after so much material that I did not like. Like the last 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, the last 4 or 5 Korn records were just not doing it for me. And then I didn't think it would ever happen. I wasn't that big of a Korn fan, and they just were never a band. They were a band where I heard a single, liked it, heard another single, loved it, and then they kind of faded from my realm of listening for a long time. I just recently did their entire discography, maybe last year, and The Nothing was what got me to do it. It's perfect. It's the perfect Korn record. I can listen to this thing from beginning to end. And I have never had a Korn record that even came close to that. Take a look in the mirror. It is, you know, probably 68, 69% capacity for me. It's some of it is rocking, but a lot of it's not. There's a lot of skippable garbage. And The Nothing is just the first, in my opinion, the truly great Korn record that you can listen to the entire thing. And I do feel, even though I was just talking about bringing in some humor, I feel that Jonathan, there goes the ums again. We got to do an counter. I'm like Billy Joe Armstrong on here. Jonathan Davis lost his wife, and he really put some really deep, dark emotions on this thing, and it really turned out really well. The end begins cold. You'll never find me. The Darkness is Revealing is one of my favorites. Idiosyncrasy is one of the best in here, in my opinion. The Seduction of Indulgence, Finally Free, Can You Hear Me, The Ringmaster, Gravity of Discomfort, Harder, This Loss, and Surrender to Failure. Some of the best. It wrecks me emotionally to listen to it, and I feel like that is what art is supposed to do. So I just got to give it to The Nothing. It's the greatest Korn record of all time. That's my opinion, and you better agree with me. That's screw the self-titled, screw Life is Peachy or Issues or Follow the Leader, or all those garbage records like The Shift, the Path, the Suck, the Serenity. The Nothing is something. Woo! Like and subscribe, or even unlike and subscribe. As long as you do not unsubscribe. I know who you people are. There's 9 of you right now. Oh man, this is gonna smell good. Oh man, this is my bonus track. This is the only physical Korn CD I have. It is the greatest hits from 2004, and as you can tell from my list, I'm partial to that part in their discography. So you got Word Up and Another Brick in the Wall, which is just great. Y'all Want a Single, Right Now, Did My Time, Alone I Break, Here to Stay, Trash, Somebody, Someone, Make Me Bad. The DVD's Live at CBGB, Falling Away From Me, Got the Life, Freak on a Leash, Twist, a.d.i.d.a.s Clown, Chutes and Ladders, Blind, Freak on a Leash. Okay, you got a DVD of the CBGB show, which is great. So that's been the bonus track. If you guys please like and subscribe, people. Please like and subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Are you not entertained? Buddy! Are you entertained? Buddy! Bye! Are you entertained? All right. but he's entertained. Are you? Where's the remote? The video's gotta end.